I didn't know you picked a second wife. I found out online. May Edochie finally publicly supports May. Veteran Nollywood legend May Edochie has finally decided to talk about his son, Yul, and his raging marital woes. The High Chief revealed during an interview with ace journalist Jude Judenowo that his last son, Yul, didn't tell him about him marrying a second wife, Judy Austin. The Edochie also went on to declare his support and love for Yul's first wife, May, noting that she is the success of the marriage, hint on her while calling her a brilliant woman and his favorite amongst his son's wife. May Edochie is regarded by many as one of the Nollywood greatest and living legend in every regard. However, a recent happening within the Edochie family has left his legacy tainted. The veteran has now publicly addressed the issue surrounding his last son and his first wife, May Edochie. During an interview with Jude, May Edochie described May as a brilliant young woman, a computer whiz, and arguably his favorite daughter-in-law within his 5 wives of his family. He shared that Yul is 41 and can't be called a kid. He said his son is old enough to make decisions about his life, and he tried as much as possible not to interfere in the marriage of his children. During the interview, the veteran actor revealed that he only found out about Yul's second marriage like every other person online. He noted it was the same way he found out about him contesting for the position of governorship online. May Edochie also touched on his relationship with Yul's second wife's father, using an Igbo parable about a man bringing an ant-infested wood home from the farm and nothing but an invite for lizard to come home to roast. He noted that he would forever be endeared to May because he sees her as his daughter, not just as his daughter-in-law.
Is 41.
Okay.
I really don't interfere
Put the video.
in his affairs. No.
The other 3 minutes video.
Suddenly we heard he picked up a second wife. Right.
You didn't know before you picked it.
There is one thing you must know about me. I don't lie. It's not necessary. God created me so well. If I tell you this thing is black, it is black. You know, it's like when he wanted to run for governor or something. When I saw his photograph, I thought it was a production they were doing. There was somebody who phoned me and said, you know something, Yul is running for governor. And I said, it must be crazy. Ow. I never heard it. And I have 5 sons. I don't interfere with their lives, you know. If they say that it's not something is happening, good. If they don't tell me, I don't bother. If they tell me, beautiful. We just heard it, and that's it, you know.
So you suddenly heard that you're taking it. So you were saying you suddenly heard that.
Yeah, we did. You know, there is something we always say in Igbo. Onye patan kwaruru, singwele bia tu onye ava. In other words, if you go and pick up ants-infested faggots, it's a direct invitation to the lizards to come to roost, right? Good. So, here I am, and that's all.
That's all.
Mary is not just a daughter-in-law. I don't want to say that I love Mary more than the other wives of my sons. But the love I have for Mary is so strong. Why? The father and I were very close. Yes, and when we went for the traditional marriage rites in their place, the kind of reception their people gave me, I will never forget. Mary is a girl I love to the marrow. By the way, she's a wonderful person. Mary is a very, very brilliant girl. You may not know that. Mary is a computer wizard, that lady you're looking at, right? And to a very large extent, the success of that home is to Mary's credit. Yeah. But again, things like this happen, and it's so difficult to convince her that you are not part of, Mary is a wonderful person. In fact, I just had my 76th birthday, and the message she put out was so endearing, And Mary is a wonderful woman. A lot of people have been advising her wrongly, trying to see if they can sunder the link between herself and her husband. Most of those women who are advising her that way don't have good homes. They don't.
The Victorian actor also expressed shock over some of his colleagues in the industry that are also divorced, where he made mention of some names like Chioma Chukwuka, Irete Dollars, and the rest of them. I was shocked Chioma Chukwuka left her husband, May Edochie, on divorce rate in Nollywood while he hails Genevieve Nnaji. Nollywood veteran May Edochie has shared his own take on divorce addresses in the movie industry. Beth said he was shocked when he heard his junior colleague Chioma Chukwuka has also left her husband. He also mentions names like Tonto Dike and Irete Dollars, among other divorce actresses. The celebrated actor also expressed pride in Genevieve Nnaji while revealing he tried to reach out to her after claims of her battling with mental illness. The veteran actor has expressed displeasure over the growing divorce rate in the Nollywood industry. In the interview, the media personality Chud revealed he was shocked upon hearing reports of his junior colleague Chioma Chukwuka leaving her husband. He also mentioned divorced actresses like Irete Dollars and Tonto Dike, as he said many were losing the essence of marriage and it was about commitment irrespective of the situation. In his own words, he said, "You take a vow when you are going to get married for better or worse, not for better or out. You will always think it's greener on the other side. That is the mistake we all make." May Edochie also praises Genevieve Nnaji, whereby in the interview, he also expressed his love for Nollywood star Genevieve Nnaji, who has acted as his daughter in some of their movies together, as the popular one that goes The Lion's Heart. So guys, what do you think concerning this particular news? I'll be waiting for you down on the comment section. Drop your own comments and your own reaction down on the comment section. Thank you and God bless.